Peace.
Peace. Who am I speaking with?
Poppy.
What's up, man? How you doing?
All right.
All right. This is Michael Edwards, brother.
What's going on?
All right, nothing much, man. I was just calling, man, to kind of straighten what you spoke about earlier and to just impersonate me, man.
I'm listening.
Okay. Well, it's regarding that video. The video that's entitled "My Son," and the video I'm talking about, where you talked about digging Israel Doctor's mother's grave up and kicking Sonnetta's wife in the ass and whatever you said about my lady and my mother. I'm saying to you, my point in asking you that was not about that shit, because I really don't give a fuck about that. I really don't give a fuck about much of any of this shit that we're talking about except for children. And that's what I expressed to you personally. I don't know if you read them or not, but the inboxes in your text. I care for the true shit that's happening in this whole fuck shit. I care about what you said about your child. I care about all of the parents and the wives that are in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about the grown niggas that didn't, handle themselves responsibly. But my point is, why keep that up, brother? If I took down, damn near 10 videos for you. And I'm saying for you because I don't hate you. I just disagree with you, and many other people disagree with you too. And they got a right to ask those questions, and they got a right to put, to hold you to the truth on certain things, like the things that I've expressed before. Why not take that video down? Sonnetta's wife ain't your enemy. I hope my wife ain't your enemy and my mother, because they can't be, because you don't know them. You don't know me. And Israel Doctrine's mother can't be your enemy. Your problem may be with Israel Doctrine and myself and Sonnetta. Why let that spill over when I respect you to that tune?
First of all,
that's crossing the line when somebody's fucking with your family and they deserve death. You dig what I'm saying? Because if a motherfucker fuck with mine, I'm going to say that and I'm going to live that. But why do you get to cross the line?
First of all, for one, I don't know you from a hole in the wall. Never seen you in my life. Don't even know how you got in my radar, in my way. For two, if I'm out here dealing with pedophilia and exposed...
I'll never interrupt you, but can I be able to respond to those things after you speak, brother? Because I want you to understand who I am and why I'm doing this.
Oh, you can respond.
I'm not going to disrespect you. Go ahead.
Oh, you definitely can respond, because first and foremost, for one, Israel Doctrine. Israel Doctrine was somebody that pretended to be a friend that I met on the internet. He pretended to be part of my cause and my fight, acted like he was my friend. I've been on his show 3 times. The next time I was supposed to get on his show, my wife actually overheard him talking bad about me on his show and said, "You really about to go on his show?" So I listened to what he was saying and was like, wow. After that, I never answered his phone calls again. Next thing you know, there's videos all over the place assassinating my character or trying to. That's for one. For two, all of this stuff didn't come about until I actually monetized my page and started getting donations. For one. And for two, after I said, Sonnetta set me up. So those 2 things right there, then out of the blue, oh, he's scamming the people. First and foremost, once again, Stockholm Syndrome does not have nothing to do with pedophilia. Or actually, it has everything to do. So if I had Stockholm Syndrome and I did things that people didn't understand, it's for y'all to go look it up and study what Stockholm Syndrome is. It's not for y'all to sit up there and vindicate Africa Bambaataa like he's not a pedophile. So when y'all did what y'all did, with all of those videos you put up, Sonnetta put up, Israel Doctrine put up, what y'all did was Africa Bambaataa hid from me for 2 years. Not because I'm a pussy. Not because I'm soft and I ain't got no balls. These niggas ain't do shit to me. And I'm in New York. But now he comes out of hiding and he's putting pictures up, which he never did for 2 years, showing people where he's at, because he feels like Sanetta's video was all over the internet, which said, I'm sorry, I no longer believe in Poppy, what he said. It put doubt there in people in other countries, even though I still got a big following. He gave people a leg to stand on to say that he's not a pedophile. So he could still be a pedophile. And this is the reason why he was able to be a pedophile for over 40 years for shit like this. Now, who gonna take responsibility for it? Because the reality of it is, anybody that defends a pedophile should die right along with him. And everybody agrees with that. But if I sat up there and I said, all of y'all should die because y'all saved Africa Bambaataa, I'm a fucked up nigga. Let's just keep it funky. So as far as me sitting up there, hold up. So as far as me sitting up there, you take me as a victim of child molestation and you got an Israel doctrine sitting up there and actually under one breath saying he believed I was molested, then turn around and told the people he don't believe me no more. So now you saving, you going out your way to fight on behalf of a pedophile and then get mad when I sit up there and disrespect your mother because you disrespect the pain that I've been through? Do you know what it's like to be molested? Do you have any idea what it is to relive everything that I've ever been through and everybody? Now, I'm going to make you understand something. The last time I went to Bronx River, which was Thanksgiving night, I stood outside amongst the G's that get busy. And you know what the brother said to me? He was like, yo, I just don't know if I could ever do what you did. This is what the killers say. But then I got these bitch-made niggas that ain't never did nothing real in their life telling me that I was supposed to walk this way and I was supposed to talk that way. See, me growing up, I didn't have a father in my life. Nor did I have a spiritual leader in my life to teach me how to deal with a pedophile like Africa Bambaataa that had an army. But I got motherfuckers that's not known for nothing but dissing Hassan Campbell, telling Hassan Campbell what he should have done. Now explain that. How's somebody going to tell me how to deal with other thugs didn't deal with? Other killers didn't deal with this man. The police didn't deal with this man. The parents of other children never dealt with this man because they was afraid. So I get the balls to get up and deal with this pedophile. And then I have the African American community assassinate my character. And now Bam comes out of the fucking hide smelling like roses. And y'all to blame for that. You to blame for that. Israel doctrine is to blame for that. Sanetta is to blame for that. And the sad part about it is, the Zulu Nation, how the brother talked about Tawfiq. Tawfiq is a killer. Just in case I'm a killer. Tawfiq is a killer. Tawfiq went to jail. When I was in jail for murder, Tawfiq went to jail for a murder case. And he went to jail for shooting a police sergeant in an apartment with bombs and guns. He got locked up and he beat it all. Just like I beat my cases. So we both was in jail for murders, but Tawfiq was in jail for shooting police up. A police sergeant. Look it up. It's in the books. Say no ratting. He beat the case. I beat my cases. So now I got war with real serious dudes where I could lose my life. So I got to fight on the street and then I got to fight on the internet too. And watch y'all undo everything that I did with the help of Sanetta.
Can I respond, brother?
Yes.
Okay. And I don't want you to take the things that I'm going to say to you in the wrong light. The things I'm going to say to you is just for one real nigga to the next. Real recognize real. And if we being men, we should be able to speak candidly, right?
Right.
So to understand my position, I've got to be able to speak candidly to you. So I don't want you to take offense to this. I want you to know what's up. All right. You said several things, and I'm going to respond to them in a respectful manner. You said everybody that has questions or did these videos or whatnot, you said that they should die for protecting the pedophile. But my brother, when I tell you that that's such a contradictory and hypocritical statement, because brother, we as the community, the people that you brought this very issue to, brother, we have a right to question not only Bambaataa with his foul shit, right? But we also have to watch out for our children in the sense that we all have a knowledge of what actually happens during generational curses and rapes and molestation. Oftentimes the victim becomes a victimizer, And so, for a responsible parent like myself or anybody else that got sense or righteousness, we can't strain you through a different strainer that we strain in Bambaataa. Why? Because of the length of time, Poppy. The length of time, brother. The event that I brought out, and this other cats, I don't know who else talked about it, but that picture of you at the Kim and Child event, I felt heartfelt about that because I was very much involved in that. You talk about what people have done. Maybe you don't know me, brother, but I've built a whole lot in the black community, especially with the Hebrew Israelites. I'm one of them. And that's what my stake in about you standing there with a Zulu Nation security shirt on, bruh, after all these years. But see, you're saying that everybody that protects a pedophile should die. Poppy, you were a security guard for him. And if I'm saying that you're being that frontward to other people, saying that they should die.
Hold up, let me correct you on that. Hold up, let me correct you. I'm glad you said that. First of all, at that event, Bambaataa was not there, so I was not security for Bambaataa.
You're right. No, you're right.
Hold up. I wasn't there for Bambaataa. The brother that was part of the Armin Raw squad, who is a rapper, he paid us to bodyguard him. Now, my big hold up. Let me explain it so people can understand, being that you brought this up. Because there's an explanation. My brothers built the Zulu Warriors, Muhammad, Noel, and Stanley Bell, built the Zulu Warriors as a security company that BAM has nothing to do with. And this security company supplied 200 to 300 people on security jobs, concerts, and all types of stuff. Rita, matter of fact, I'm going to do something on this tonight, and I'm going to show the proof. Because all of this was already on my social media page on Facebook. So people already knew this. Tawana Allen, she knew this already. She's seen all of this. It was nothing hitting. The world knew on Facebook because I started on Facebook. YouTube didn't know this, so it was a surprise. So now, I'm seeing doing the security at the event. I don't know Sinetta. I didn't even meet him at the event. I seen him at his event. Once that brother left the event, we left the event too. I was there working with my brothers, not Africa Bambaataa, but yet even still. See, the one thing I will admit is that when Africa Bambaataa got stabbed, I went to the hospital to protect him as my father figure, even though he was a pedophile. If people don't understand Stockholm Syndrome, it's not my job to sit up there and keep explaining it. So everything that was out there, that was put out there by me. But what happened was conscious speculation and all of the rest of y'all took my information that I gave y'all and used it against me when I'm the one that gave it to y'all. It was no secret. The only thing that wasn't known is that I did security at Sinetta's event because there was no reason to bring it up, because it didn't have nothing to do with the price of tea in China. It didn't have nothing to do with Bambaataa being a pedophile. Zulu Warriors is not the same as Africa Bambaataa. Zulu Warriors is a security company that just so happened to stem from the Zulu Nation. So yet and still...
I understand that, brother. Listen, I understand all of that because I was a part of the background of the event. But my problem is not with what you just said. We dig that. I'm on the same page with you with that. But the appearance, if you're a spokesman for this issue, brother, you have to be able to see what we see. Instead of just looking at it from how you see it, brother, there are people out here that want to put their life on the line for you. People out here that want to protect you. People out here that want to offer you help. But when you portray a contradictory, hypocritical message, that shirt says Zulu Security, Hassan. I know who you was there protecting. I know. But the people, when they see that, that looks bad because it rubber bands their mind back into the same question for 20-some odd years. You understand? Now let's move beyond that because, I mean,
hold on, let me say something real quick. Hold on. Let me say something real quick. Hold on, let me say something real quick. I'm going to tell you like this. The people are hypocritical because, for one, let's keep it all the way funky. In the African-American community, in every family, there's a pedophile that never made it to jail. And the family know he molested all the girls and boys in the family. And they don't say nothing. And since slavery, we was taught to keep that secret. So what y'all doing with me is, y'all saying I'm a hypocrite because when I finally came out and put Africa Bambaataa on blast, I never went around Bambaataa ever again. Never again. And I never swayed and turned back.
That. I never said you didn't.
No, but what you doing is, but what y'all doing is, y'all basically taking a victim and y'all setting the stage for victims not to come forward. Men victims always wait till they damn near on their deathbed to tell on whoever molested them, or they take it to their grave. But now what y'all doing is, in the platform that y'all made, anybody that's even thinking about coming forward.
Israel Doctrine, brother, you keep saying y'all. I don't like him. Please don't say y'all, man.
Anybody, yeah, but listen, anybody that's trying to put me on a hot seat for having Stockholm Syndrome ain't doing nothing but victimizing all over again. Because the bottom line to it is, the number one thing that none of y'all is doing is demanding Bam's head. Bam was already found guilty by the community. And then Sonetta decided to be the judge to redirect that energy and say, you know what? This judgment is taken back, or to give what Sonetta did and this movement did that y'all made.
Man, you act like Sonetta is
Africa
God.
Bambaataa,
I mean,
room to say
damn,
I want to.
I know the brother's name means.
And the funny part about it is, he still ain't show his face yet to say, you know what, this is all bullshit, and why it's bullshit. But he's still being defended. The man ain't defending himself, but y'all defended him.
No, let me address this, brother. The Stockholm Syndrome thing, Hassan, I care about you to the tune that you're my brother, right? That's why I'm here speaking the truth to you. When we talk about psychological health and problems of the mind, brother, which Stockholm Syndrome is, brother, realize that Stockholm Syndrome doesn't have a rigid diagnosis, neither does it have any medical help as far as medicines or psychiatric treatment along those lines. And I'm saying to you that please don't attach that to yourself, because Stockholm Syndrome is something that a person that is your oppressor aims at you. And if you're carrying that without medication, without help, you have to address it in another way, because that only continue on saying I have Stockholm Syndrome. Okay, and when you say, why am I in your cipher? This is the reason why. Because I've been saying this the whole time. Brother, we understand what happened. You know, I've never been raped, but I've had family members that are, you know, products of incest and other shit. You're not the only person in the world that have had extreme shit happen to them. And you're not the only person in the world that has lived in the streets, walked the streets, and still got that shit in them. You have to learn how to, if you're going to be a social person, if you ever going to get to the point where you're going to help children, brother, you have to be honest with yourself from outside of your skin. That means, if I'm saying to you, Stockholm Syndrome is not something that you need to be concerned about to get help and move on to become a help to the children. You need to be concerned about why you have these other issues like the anger. I understand. You want to kill a motherfucker. I want to kill a lot of people too, Hassan. But will I do it? Will I say I'm going to do it? Will I make all of the mistakes of incriminating myself? No, brother. And
hold up.
Just 1 second, brother.
Hold up. Let me tell you something. Right?
Go ahead.
Sometimes you got to listen to yourself and think before you speak. Because now I'm going to break down what you just said to me.
Okay, break it down.
Hold up.
Finish my statement, though.
Hold up. I got to stop you for a second. So now, I got an anger problem. Now, I'm going to explain. Listen to me. No, I want you to listen to me. And I'm going to tell you what my anger problem is. My anger problem is that I'm on the phone right now having to explain why I'm angry to somebody.
You brought this problem to us.
Listen.
Actually, let me finish my statement because you misunderstanding me. You came to all of us with this. Brother, I'm a parent 4 times over. My kids been hearing you. My kids know your story, bro. I don't want my kids involved in no shit when the niggas not being honest. bruh. You got to feel me, man. You're being really, really one-sided. You don't want to understand.
Okay, so now,
you ask to understand.
Tell me where. Now you got to your point. Tell me where I'm not being honest. Because first and foremost, when you telling me I'm not being honest, everything that y'all using against me is videos that I put out there.
You keep saying y'all, man. You keep saying y'all.
All right, you the one. Listen. You just said that I'm not being honest, right? I'm not being honest. Everything,
that's what I said.
Every video that y'all seen came from me. Every lecture, every speech, every word that the videos that was made against me was what I said. So if I said it out of my mouth, how you gonna tell me I'm not being honest?
These questions consistent, brother. If everything we got from you is what we got from you, why am I still asking the questions that I'm saying you haven't answered, brother?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Is Africa Bambaataa a pedophile?
You know, yes, and I just told you that I put
all right, now,
in the same string.
Now, hold up. For two, he's a pedophile. Would you leave your children with Africa Bambaataa?
I've already answered that on the video. I said I wouldn't leave you or Bam around my kids.
All right, so now, once again, my job and my mission was to come out and let the world know not to leave their children with Africa Bambaataa, and I did that. And I'm still trying to do the same thing. So when y'all dudes are sitting, hold up.
I'm not against that.
All right, so now
you have a problem with me saying I can't leave you around my kids or that fuck nigga.
Listen, first and foremost, I don't have a problem with you not trusting me with your children because you don't know me. So now,
that's right, brother. So why is that a problem?
So now, hold up. Listen, the problem is
Israel.
Listen.
And all that. But my shit is a real parent concerned about why you bringing this to all of us, brother. I want to know all of this shit. Not just
I hung up the phone because it's not going nowhere. I gave him enough time to make his point, and my battery is dying. So at the end of the day, the bottom line.